should be provided in English as an option for foreign students and academic staff. English preparation courses would also help as the short-term measures to overcome the language barrier for the exchange and mobility programs. And from this slide, you can see that if you access to this website, http://acts.uei.ac.id. This is the website that you can access more than 12,000 courses available in ASEAN for exchange program. So please feel free to access. This is just the collect of data from the AUN member university in 10 ASEAN countries. And if the university would like to support the exchange program, and the student can access to this website and look for the course that they really interested to take for one semester abroad. And as Dr. Piniti from the Commission of Higher Education already announced, the Commission on Higher Education Thailand already provide the scholarship from the Thai student to go abroad for a semester, which is 4 months. Therefore, this is a good opportunity, and it means that we overcome the financial issue. Your student have opportunity now. Get the support from the Commission on Higher Education. Next is very important, this one, attitude. Attitude can also become a very challenging area for promoting regional mobility. In terms of preferences, it is relatively evident that students in East Asia would prefer to proceed for their academic pursuit in the Western country rather than Asian country or country in the same regions. This will eventually cause problems to realize mobility within the region, since the flow of students go to elsewhere. Equally challenging, it is even more difficult to attract students to the less popular location. This problem is owing to a variety of factors which require different measures to overcome. Although this is no panacea to this challenge, it is possible to mitigate the problem through the vigorous promotion of regional awareness. It will definitely be a long-term process, but it will help deliver long-lasting impact with latent benefits of building regional identity and also mutual understanding in other aspects. Other supporting measures that can help attract students' preference and increase popularity of regional locations are to increase interaction and promote unique aspects of local strength of university in the region. This can also be done through summer programs or short course programs, incorporating such unique strength of each university. In addition, internship component would offer unique opportunity to students to get involved in such unique aspect of receiving universities. Also important, public relation campaign, such as generating success story of exchange alumni, would be helpful to attract more interest and help navigate the new generation of exchange students. To participate in the regional mobility program. This also provides a clear picture of the benefit of exchange program, which can be illustrated in the unique experience and employability. Thus, establishments and continuity of alumni, especially through virtual platform, is also another important feature to the solution of this challenge area. For the external factor, These factors are most related to regulation and welfare. In terms of regulation, it is concerned about visa procedures and working permit. Improve coordination with government sector, particularly immigration office, and greatly facilitate the process of travel document for student and academic staff who participate in exchange or short visit programs. It is recommended that there should be more collaborative effort between university and government agencies in facilitating and accelerating official document for academic purpose, especially in case of exchange between personnel from ASEAN and the +3 countries. There are still room for improvement on the cooperation on status of the student visa and visa for academic purpose. In addition, efficient online application system for travel documents would greatly facilitate the process relating official matter, which in turn would encourage the increase of mobility activities. Also, in terms of legal issue for scholarship and grants, universities need to set up a unit to provide assistance on this matter to the participants of mobility program for maximizing the full benefit of the activities and avoid and reduce possibilities of legal problems and complications. As far as the matters of welfare is concerned, it is possible to engage more exchanges by providing assistance and facilitation regarding welfare condition of participants of mobility program. This may include sufficient pre-departure information and guidance made by sending university, as well as the establishing welfare unit at receiving university, and a central agency such as AUN could also act as the mediator for facilitation and coordination in assisting visiting professors and students. Network of insurance is another proposed measure for addressing matters of security and welfare. Prospect for desirable result in tracking the obstacle and hindrance of the implementation of the mobility programs can be achieved. This, however, does not mean that the measure proposed as aforementioned would provide an easy path for implementer. It still needs the right approaches and resources. Since the proposed measures are indeed for cross-sectoral cooperation, it is important to find a way to match interests of all parties and ultimately deliver beneficial impact to the society in the long terms. The common area that will ultimately benefit public, private, and academic sectors is prospect of developing human resources. Human resource equipped with high level of skill and expertise will undoubtedly benefit private sector in the form of highly qualified workforce, and it also constitutes invaluable assets to society and region, which will ultimately benefit to the public. Academic sector itself will also flourish through such process and will in turn produce more qualified personnel to the society. It is thus one of the mutual constituting process where the changes in the society facilitate the developments of the member of the societies, and then in turn individuals will serve as a positive force in bringing beneficial impacts and robust development to the whole society. Also, physical factors in the contemporary world, such as advanced technology, can be a great help in reducing the cost of communication, administration, and travel when it's appropriately managed and utilized to its full potential. This will help reduce the dependency on financial support, both internal and external. In implementing and administering a mobility program on building regionality, the tide of interconnectedness will bring evidence for the eyes of public for the needs to enhance cooperation with the neighboring countries. As such, it is an unique opportunity to prioritize and mobilize the resource to area of building global or regional citizens and raise awareness and importance of regionality. In all, as mentioned earlier, the change has made its advance and it will force its way through very fabric of society. It thus depends on one's own action, whether to act and be ready to equipping ourselves with what it takes to ride on the tide and in turn bring about positive developments to all in the society and region. Collective efforts are needed and all has pointed to the direction, urging us to act and commit our will and efforts to the implementation of activities that will turn positive impacts and leave a legacy of progressive changes to the every society we live. This day is the time to step up for the greater and brighter future of ASEAN Plus 3 region. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Madam, for your keynote speech. And we come to the...
We still have time.
Yeah, we have a lot of time for questions, yes.
Yes. So I prefer to have extra time to receive some questions, some comment from the floor. I think this is a good opportunity for our future leader, which is the graduate students, professor who have a very important role to build our future citizen. And this is going to be the opportunities for me to reflect or to get the response from the floor. Please feel free. I am a lecturer at the Faculty of Science, Chulalongkorn University. I taught in the big class, 200, 250 in the class, and every time I will spare a few minutes before the end of my lecture. And I always ask, do you have any question? The response is always quiet. So I conclude that, it means that my lecture is excellent. No question. Try to think positively, right? So in fact, if it's no question from the floor, maybe you can have something that you would like to know more about the AUN. In fact, the course that I mentioned is going to be this around 12,000 courses available, which is provide the information that you can access, like the searching machine, the system that we create. Not only one part of the system is provide the information for promoting the exchange program. And the part of database is very important because the university in 10 ASEAN countries already send us all the available courses that they will offer to the exchange student, which is taught in English. And the way if you the student access to this search engine, the student just select the country in Southeast Asia, in ASEAN. From the country, it's going to have the list of university, which is the group of university under the AUN, and select the university. It will show the faculty. Go to the faculty, it's going to show the list of the course available and provide the information about the credit and the academic semester. Therefore, the student can plan in advance if he or she would like to participate in the exchange program in next academic year. He or she can know which university that they would like to go there, spend one semester, what kind of courses that they can register. That is quite useful information for the student, as well as when you, it's also provide the contact person of the university, of that university. But in the full system, ACTS system is, as I call, integrative web-based system. It's more than the database. So the student have to apply online and have the information that have to fill out. And then the student have to get the permission from the dean of the university and have to communicate. The system will send it to the receiving university. For example, I'm from Juฬa, so therefore my student who would like to spend one semester in University of Indonesia, therefore my dean have to sign the permission for my students, and then this application will send directly to the Faculty of Science at University of Indonesia, and dean of the Faculty of Science of the University of Indonesia have to be approved. This is a kind of agreement for both sides, sending and receiving university. And then the system will get back to the student through the email. And another information will send it to our secretariat, ACTS secretariat. And therefore we will receive the same information, the sending, the receiving, the secretariat, and the student. And the student have to sign on the document we call learning agreement. So the student have to be responsible that they will learn course A, B, C, D during the exchange programs. And this is a kind of the process. And after the students proceed or complete the procedure, the student will get the acceptance letter, and student will travel to the receiving university, spend one semester there, and when the student complete one semester, all the grade will put it on the ACTS system and send it back to the sending university. So therefore, this is a kind of a credit transfer and also the grade transfer. So this is the just provide all the draft process. And if you're interested, you can access and get the idea and share this information to the student who would like to participate in the exchange program.
As I know from your information about Asian University Network, as a member of university in Thailand, I saw that members, only 4 universities are members of AUN.
Yes.
So I would like to know that, if other universities would like to get involved in the AUN, is there any opportunity that they can get a membership or get involved in any activities of AUN? Thank you.
Yeah. This is the common question when I participate in different kind of conference and meetings. As I mentioned before, ASEAN University Network is comprised of 26 leading universities from 10 ASEAN countries. The history is that this network initiated by ASEAN leaders. It's not just the normal network. Therefore, all the members that participate in this network have the commitment and mandate to working together to promote the human resource development for ASEAN integration. Therefore, all the members have the role to working together to benefit the higher education cooperation. Therefore, at this moment is 26 countries, 26 universities in 10 countries. And in case of Thailand, there are only 4 universities: Chulalongkorn University, Burapha University, Mahidol University, and Chiang Mai University. And according to the Board of Trustees, which is the board, is a policy body, the board member already make decision that the core member of AUN will be maximum of 30. Therefore, right now there are only 4 available member to welcome the new partner, new member. And the board also put the directive that the call for the new member will launch every 3 years. The last call for the new member is in 2009, and the decision made in 2010. And at that time, Chiang Mai University was selected to be our new member. And the next call will be in this year, almost around the end of this year, because I have to put this agenda to get the approval from the Board of Trustees in July. Therefore, expected that after July meeting, the board member will agree to open the new call for the membership. And by the end of the year, the call for new membership will launch to all the 10 countries. And normally the practice is the Ministry of Education will shortlist the list of university and submit to the Board of Trustees to do the final selection. For the last selection in 2009, only 4 new universities were selected from Thailand. In fact, from Thailand, there are 4 universities submitted to the Board of Trustees, and only 1 was selected. In case of Malaysia, University Putra, Malaysia was selected. In case of Indonesia, University Erlangga. And in case of Singapore, Singapore Management University was selected. Therefore, at this moment, among 10 countries, the big country have 4 members. The small country have 1 or 2 members. For example, Brunei has only 1, University Brunei Darussalam. In case of Laos PDR, only National University of Laos is our member. In case of Cambodia, Royal University Phnom Penh and Royal University of Law and Economics are our member. And in case of Myanmar, is University of Yangon and Institute of Economic Yangon are our member. Therefore, you can see that there are many standards among us. In case of Philippines, there are 3 members, which is University of the Philippines, De La Salle University, and Antonio de Manila. De La Salle and Antonio's are private university. Therefore, among 26, only 2 private universities are our member. So you can see the composition is different from country to country. It depends on the nomination from the Ministry of Education. And final selection is up to the Board of Trustees. Therefore, if university in Thailand are interested to join the AUN. I guess by the end of this year, Commission will launch the application to the university, and then you apply directly to the Secretariat, and we will propose to the board trustee for the final selection. That is the normal practice. And according to the activities under the AUN, there are 4 stakeholders that we organize activities for them. First, the group of president of university, which we organize the policy dialogue forum. For example, AUN rector conference, AUN rector meeting, which is we organize annually. We organize ASEAN China rector conference. All the president of AUN meet with the president of Chinese university, 17 of them. And all 17 Chinese universities are nominated from Ministry of Education China. And the composition of 17 Chinese universities is depend on the geographical strategies, which is start from Beijing University, go to down south to Yunnan. So you can see the area that connect to ASEAN. And we also organize the ASEAN Plus 3 Rector Conference, which is 26 of us, the president of 26 university, meet with the president from China, Japan, and Korea. And another forum is ASEM Rector Conference, which is the president of university from Asia meet with the president from Europe among 48 countries. So this is the forum that the AUN participated. And for the academic staff, we organize many kind of discipline depend on the sub-network. For example, we have we call the AUN SIDNET, which is Southeast Asian Engineering Education Development Program, which is supported by JICA, Japan. And the second one is AUN Human Rights Education, AUN Business and Economic Graduate Network. We have the AUN Intellectual Property Education. And the newest one is the AUN University Social Responsibility and Sustainability Network. So that is focused more on the academic staff and researcher. And we also organize the activities for the student. As mentioned, is for promote the student mobility, which is exchange program. We organize academic activities such as the AUN Educational Forum and Young Speaker Contest. We organize ASEAN Youth Cultural Forum. We organize a kind of the study visit, summer course, and we also organize the, I call the entertainment program. It depends on the dialogue partner. Last year, we organized this kind of entertainment program with the Korean partner. We brought 50 ASEAN students to spend 10 days in Korea on the activities of the food and music. It is entertaining. The students really happy. Yeah, 50 of them spent 10 days in Korea with 30 Korean students. 80 of them spend 10